Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how is your person feeling about you? Let's find out. Now, it's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into this video, it's good. I've made 3 readings here, the crystal, the flower and the shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box in the comments, and that's where you can find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading as well. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? Crystal is out with the love card. Would you like the flower? The flower is out with the commitment card. Or would you like the shell? The shell is out with the risk card. So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Click on that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive read as well, get you into another draw for a free reading with me. So good luck with winning those. If you want any more information, I offer 1-question readings from my website, behealing.com, and full readings as well. So you can book yourself in for those. So take your pick now, crystal, flower or shell. I'll see you in the reading. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, we're popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading, find out how they're feeling. 7 of Pentacles. Want to invest in this. So there's a feeling like they perhaps want to take things to the next level. Thinking about investing in it more. Thinking about perhaps a long-term thing, I would say. The High Priestess. This is the way that they're seeing you as being very intuitive and kind of knowing what's going on. Now, this could be someone that's surprising you as well. They could have a surprise in store for you, wanting to take the relationship to the next level. And they think that you kind of know about it, like you can feel, you already know, you seem to already know things about them before they will tell you about them. So you must be very tuned into this person, I think, and they know it. Tell us more. How do they feel? 8 of Cups. They feel like you've withdrawn from them. They feel you're pulling away. Now, this could be that they think that you intuitively know, or you've deduced the wrong thing. You've deduced the wrong thing, and they may be keeping a secret at the moment because they're planning a surprise or something like that, and they feel you pulling away because you have, deduced the wrong thing from their behavior. There's the 7 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So they're feeling stable and they're making new choices around this. Let's get deeper into this and find out what it's all about. So the 7 of Pentacles, they're feeling like they want to invest more in this. The Knight of Inspiration, and make this passionate move towards you. So this could be, say, taking you away on a romantic break. Something passionate, something exciting. If you haven't actually got together with your person yet, this could be that they're thinking of asking you out or taking you out on a date or something like that. Let's see what's behind it. Let's see what's behind that. Burden. Okay. Right. So if they are thinking of taking you away or something like that, they want to do something exciting with you. They may be plotting perhaps with your family or with your workplace or something like that to give you the time off, to relieve you of the burden so that you can do this thing with them. Now, with this High Priestess, you see, that's what I'm getting from that, is that they think you know, that intuitively you've picked up on something, that there's something underhanded going on, and you might have drawn the wrong conclusions from that and be pulling away. The High Priestess. So you might be imagining, rather than being intuitive about it, you might be imagining that there's something else going on. There's something that they're not telling you, because we can pick up on that, right? Intuitively pick up that there's something that someone's not telling us. And then if we're insecure, or if we've had like negative experiences in our lives, then we can take that intuition that they're holding something back and make it into, you know, add thoughts to that and make it into something else that it isn't. So tell us where the High Priestess is here. The Knight of Materials, taking things slowly. Okay, so they're taking things slowly, or so it appears to you. You're intuitively feeling that, but then you're adding a story to it, is what it feels like to me. And I think that they're aware of this, or perhaps not. There's duality. So you're pulled in two directions because of it. So yeah, they must be aware. They must be aware that they're kind of tripping you out or causing you to feel like opposite things. The Eight of Cups, tell us why the Eight of Cups is here, the Page of Inspiration. So they feel you pulling away, and they're kind of wanting to make it exciting. So they've got exciting news for you, but you're kind of pulling away at the moment. Yeah, so I do feel like on your side of things, we'll get into this in the deeper dive, but on your side of things, there might be some insecurities that you've got that have you thinking the worst when perhaps something really exciting is happening instead. There's forgiveness behind that. So they're hoping that you'll forgive them for this, you know, for putting you through that kind of thing. But it feels like they want to surprise you. That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, the King of Pentacles, so they're feeling really stable and they're making new choices. The Seven of Materials, to invest in this. So they want to invest in this relationship, take things to the next level, whatever that is for you in your particular case, crystals. But they want to make it exciting. They want to give you a surprise. The self-love behind that. So it's something that they really want to do for themselves. They could have been learning self-love and treating themselves better, and they've decided that they want the relationship to go to the next level for them, for you, of course, but for themselves too. You know, to have a relationship, like a next level relationship, whatever that means to them. Let's get some more cards out. Tell us more. How they're feeling about crystals. I'm feeling an excitement from them. I'm feeling like a bit of a prankster perhaps as well, but a bit of excitement on their part. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So it feels like a person has got themselves to a point of stability, perhaps in themselves and perhaps financially, and they're ready for like a relationship and taking it to the next level. Look inside yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. But they're well aware that they're kind of making you feel a certain way as well. I don't know, I'm just getting this prankster side of them as well, that they might be kind of pleased in a way that they are causing you to feel different things. Like they're hoping that you'll forgive them for that, but it's kind of making it more exciting for them to kind of prank surprise you. Honor your feelings. They do care about your feelings though. So this is not someone that's just kind of playing with your feelings and kind of laughing at that. They're not. It feels like to me they've decided that the surprise and how good you'll feel when you're surprised is a good payoff for perhaps making you feel a bit uncertain in certain kind of ways in the lead up to that, you know. Tell us more. How they're feeling. Ooh. Balance and spark. So there's this excitement, this spark of energy that they've got right now, and they feel like this is a balanced relationship, so that you balance each other out. They feel like this is a healthy relationship. There's some balance. So mistake. They're hoping that they haven't made a mistake. They do love you. There you go. There's the love card. So they do love you, and yeah, there's a part of them that's kind of wondering if they made a mistake doing this surprise thing for you. They think that you will feel good about it in the long term, you know. Let's get a message from them. What would they like to say? I will find my way back to you one day. Okay. Oh, so I didn't get that they were kind of away from you at the moment. Feels like, yeah, they might be holding their energy back just a little bit, but that says they're kind of plotting. And especially with that burden card coming out, I think that they're talking to your family or your friends or your work or something like that to relieve you of some burden so that you can do whatever this surprise is. Friends or family disapprove of this connection. Now, I don't know which side that's on. Maybe on their side. Family and friends on their side. I'm not sure. I feel terrible for hurting you. I got a bit of amusement there. They don't feel that terrible about it. Now, if they have really hurt you, then yeah, they'll feel terrible about that. But this, of having you feel a certain kind of a way because you don't know what's going on. I don't really feel like they feel terrible about that at all. I'm planning on reaching out to you. So you're going to hear from this person soon. This, I don't think it's far off, this surprise that you're getting. Divine counterpart. So there's that, like that balance card as well. They feel like this relationship is nice and balanced, that it's good for you and good for them. Repetitive cycles. Interesting. So has this relationship been in cycles? Going around in circles instead of moving forward or something like that? Perhaps they're wanting to break that now and have it move forward. I wish you were here with me. So yeah, there must be distance between you at the moment because there's this, I'll reach out to you soon. Wish you were here with me. So yeah, there must be a little bit of distance at the moment, or perhaps they are wanting to take it to the next level so that you're with each other on a more permanent basis. You know, this could be they're getting place as well. With this King of Pentacles, they're making choices at the moment. There could be wanting to buy a place or rent a place so that you can live together. It could be something like that, but they're going to surprise you. This person is wanting to surprise you. So if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that deep dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment because that'll get you an entry into a prize draw for a free private reading with me, as will getting that deeper dive read as well. That'll get you entered into a second draw, so do both of those things. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose a flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers, is going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there toward the end of this reading, and there's a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. How does Flowers' person feel about them at the moment? How does Flowers' person feel about them at the moment? There we go. How do they feel about you at the moment? Well, Four of Wands. Oh, Four of Wands is about setting solid foundations. It could be about marriage as well. They could be wanting to kind of take things to the next level there. Feeling like settling down with you. There's the Empress. Wow, they realize that you deserve so much. You've got this Empress energy, and perhaps you've been building things up in your life, building things for yourself. Six of Swords, they want to go from A to B. So there's some change that they want. They want to change this relationship. Feels like for the better. And the Two of Wands. They're deciding on some action to take. What will they do? Let's find out. So the Four of Wands, about solid foundations. Can you tell us what this is? Four of Wands, why do we have the Four of Wands energy here? The Ace of Emotions, they're in love with you. They're falling in love with you. So they're wanting to make solid foundations with you. If this person needs to make changes in their life in order to be in the same place as you, or be ready to take things to the next level, then they're going to do that so they can build these solid foundations. Now, I don't know what it is that they've got to do to get prepared. It could be finishing things off with someone else, or it could be about location or something like that. But they're falling in love with you, and it feels like they want to set some solid foundations. It feels like they need to make changes in order to do that. But there's a level of kind of, I want to invest in this, like invest in myself so that this can happen. They might be making changes in their life in order to be able to be in like the same place. Could be location, but it could also be the same kind of level as you, so that you can build something, get together and build something together. Past, present and future. So we're definitely at a turning point in this, and it feels to me like they've been falling in love with you, maybe from afar, and then they need to come near you because they want to make a go of this. The Empress, they know that you deserve so much, and they see you kind of having high self-esteem and all of that. So there's a lot of respect that this person's got for you. Justice, and they feel like you're the kind of person that they deserve, and they know that they can be the one that you deserve as well. this is someone that wants to raise themselves up and make something real solid so that you can really make a go of this. What's behind that? Psychic development. They're tuned into you. Tuned into you and how you feel about yourself. And now there's something here about they've got like major respect for you, and you might just act very differently than other people. And you know how sometimes I don't want to say aloof, but people that have like high respect for themselves and high self-esteem won't necessarily be that really open to everybody. They're kind of harder to get. It's not, they're not playing a game, they just really respect themselves. And I feel like your person here is tuned into you, and they know that it's like them too. You both might be very careful about who you let into your lives, and they know that it's coming from a place of self-respect rather than of like being closed-hearted. They just get you. This person seems to get you. The Six of Swords moving from A to B, so they want to move this on and they want to give to you. Queen of Emotions. There's so much love in this, and it's like they feel that you deserve a lot of love, and they want to give to you. There's teaching behind that they've learned. This person has like traditional beliefs now. They've learned how to treat someone right, and they've got very particular rules for themselves of how they would treat a lady and that kind of thing. So they've got that kind of traditional, perhaps upbringing. Yeah, it could be, or they might have like a mentor that tells them, you know, that teaches them how to treat someone right, that you're really serious about. I think this person's really serious about you. I mean, Four of Wands card coming out first. That's like someone that wants to marry you. So what is this decision that they're making? Two of Wands to take action. Slowly. They want to do it slowly though. So they're making decisions, action to take. And like I said, it feels like they're changing their life a bit so that they can have this solid foundation with you. Could be putting burdens down in the work, some of them. But they're making those decisions at the moment, just slowly. They want to do this right. So Ascension and slow but steady, see? Slow but steady. So with the Knight of Materials, yeah. So they are making changes, but they're making those changes slowly because they want to do this the right way. Let's get more. How are they feeling about you? Flowers. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this person's kind of giving you space. They're not in any rush with all of this. Yeah, it feels like they're kind of cool about it. Even though there's a lot of love there and a lot of respect as well. They're not going to be rushing you into anything for sure. So they're taking inspired action. That's what that is. They're taking inspired action at the moment. When the inspiration hits them, they're taking that. Talking less and feeling more. Oh, nice. You've really got this person in their emotions, in the heart. Let your fears dissolve and shine. You make them feel really happy. But there are some fears within them about all of this. So they're not like completely confident about all of this. But they are confident in the way that they can love you. And what I mean by that, they're not confident about how you feel about them, but they're confident in the way that they feel about you, and they know that they excuse me, that they can love you properly in their own way. I think they've got a mentor. I think they've got someone that's older than them. It doesn't feel like family. It feels like it could be perhaps someone that they work for, but it's like a father figure to them, and they teach them how to be in relationship well. Probably someone that's got a really good relationship themselves, and they might have asked for like mentorship. So healing your heart. There's this spark between you, but it's balanced as well. So there's a spark, passion between you, or that they've got for you, but there's this healing space that they want to hold for you. Like, this person wants to treat you right and love you right. Sorry about that. I'm really dry-throated. Okay, yeah, this person wants to treat you really right. Let's find out more how they're feeling about you. Lust. Feels like they're holding that part of themselves back, you know. There is this spark here and they've got this loss, but they want the commitment more than anything else. So it's like they're quite happy to wait for the physical aspects of it, even though they're very attracted to you, because they want the commitment. This person's so serious about you, really serious about you. Let's get some messages out from them. What do they want to say? Twin flame. Wow, they feel like you're like the same spirit, you know, same soul, similar life purposes perhaps, fired up by the same things, on the same kind of soul mission. Friends or family disapprove of this connection. Interesting. I wonder why. I feel terrible for hurting you. What else? Not feeling either of those things strongly. Unhealthy habits and behaviors. I feel like this is where they've come from, eh? Because perhaps they weren't the best in relationships before. But I'm just getting like, with this teaching card, I'm getting really that someone has helped them kind of grow up and learn how to treat people right. And I get emotional when I think of you. This person really loves you. Yeah. Please don't move on. They're coming. This person's coming, getting ready. They're getting their lives ready so they can build a solid foundation with you. This person feels very serious to me. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Don't forget, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment while you're down there, because that'll get you an entry into a draw for a private reading with me. So good luck with that, as we'll get in that deeper dive read as well. There's a second draw each month for the people that have purchased those deeper dive reads for these readings, and so good luck with winning that. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose this shell and this one's for you, shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, we're popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how's your person feeling about you at the moment? Let's find out. You got the Wheel of Fortune up first, so chapter change, like end of a cycle, chapter change. Could have something to do with their personality. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. The way, it's almost like someone making a decision that they're going to change their personality. Is that even possible? I don't know. If your person has had like mental health issues, they might have found like a solution that makes them feel completely different, and it feels like a personality change. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but I am. Yeah, 9 of Swords. If your person was suffering from depression or anxiety or something like that, they could have found out that they had like an allergy to some food or something like that, or a sensitivity that was causing it, and they've changed that, and it's changed them. Very specific, this. But it's definitely somebody that has had some kind of mental health issues. And it affected their personality. Like, you might have not even, they're not like that. They're not naturally like that, you know. You know how if you're taking certain medications, like for me, when I tried taking the pill, the birth control pill, this was a long time ago. It changed my personality. It changed how I felt, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the changes that it made. It could be something like that, but it's not necessarily personality. Something has changed. Something big has changed, and it changes the way that they feel, and of course it will change the way that they feel about you too. So the five of the wands, that they're wanting to reach higher now. It's like they can do more now. It wasn't possible before. Whatever mental health stuff that was going on before, it was actually hindering them. It could be migraine or something like that as well, but it's actually hindering their lifestyle. Now they can reach higher. The Tower, something fell apart. Oh, let's find out more. So how they're feeling about Shalsa, how they're feeling about you is changing completely, because the way that they feel in themselves has changed completely. Tell us why this Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Inspiration, and now they're really attracted to you. I'm not saying they weren't attracted to you before, but there's something about things couldn't be consistent and they couldn't be available to you. There was a restriction on their life because of whatever, and it's got something to do with their head, whether it's mental health issues or migraine, like I said, something like that was really debilitating for them. And so they were attracted to you before, but now it feels like almost like shackles have been taken off them. Like now they're available for a relationship in a way that they couldn't before. And so it's actually changed their attraction towards you. They're more attracted to you now because this other stuff is kind of gone. Or if it hasn't gone, it's much better than it was before. It could be that they just found a new medication. It could be something like that. But it's significant. This is significant change. They feel more grounded now. So yeah, wow, okay. So Nine of Swords, this like anxiety and all of this stuff that they had going on is, tell us about this. Nine of Swords, the Two of Inspiration, and the Six of Voices. So this anxiety, whatever it was, this stuff that I'm picking up from your person, it had them like unable to make decisions kind of for the future of how to move forward. They felt like they weren't in charge of their life, like their life wasn't their own, that they were always hindered by this thing, and they couldn't have the life that they wanted. They couldn't reach for what it was that they want. Now, it's kind of starting to feel like your person perhaps had fogginess, didn't have clarity, but now they're out of something. They have more clarity about it, of why they were feeling a certain way, or why the relationship kind of couldn't move forward because they didn't feel like in control of themselves or their life. Whew, I think the person might be coming to explain all of this to you. It's reminding me of something, because I was talking to a friend about it last night. I used to have like really high anxiety, and I had no idea because I'd had it like from being a kid, because of abuse and all kinds of things. Just this constant high anxiety, and it's only after I come out of it that I can look back and say, wow, I had such high anxiety before, and I didn't even feel it because it was normal to me. And even when other people would be telling me about anxiety, I thought that I'd never experienced it before, but I was actually experiencing it all the time. And it was only once it was gone that I had the clarity of like, wow, yeah, I did have anxiety all the time. So it's something like that. They might not have been clear on it before, but they kind of are now, and it's affecting them. It's affecting the way that they feel about you and their ability to have a relationship. So this transformation inside them, they feel completely differently now. So now they can reach higher. Now they can actually have an actual life. Now they can have a relationship. The Five of Wands. It feels really exciting. I'm really happy for this person. The Queen of Voices and the Eight of Materials. Right. So the Eight of Materials is about investing into something and getting a return back from it. And the Queen of Voices, she's the one that kind of is clear, like this can't happen. So I wonder if they are thinking that you won't be open to this, you won't really understand, but they want to reach higher. They're able to reach higher now. They're able to invest more. It can work out now. I think I would say hear this person out. They're kind of worried that you're going to shut the door on them though. They might think that you've had enough. But it's ended now. Now it's taken a shift for me. I might be talking to some of you now that this person had the mental health problems. It was more about something that they were taking, perhaps not a prescribed drug, perhaps some recreational drug or something like that, and they've ended that now. Now, if that's the case, if they were kind of an addict and that was the mental health problems that was going on there, you might have like shut the door to them and go, no, I don't want this. You might be coming from the place where it's like, no, it was self-inflicted and they've got that in them, and I don't want to be around something like that. So I would still hear this person out, because their energy feels very light now, almost like the shackles have been taken off. So the Tower fell. Tell us about this Tower. They are worried that you're going to say no, that you're not going to believe that they've changed. But their experience is so different now than it was before. It's not those. The Tower fell. Tell us about that. Why the Tower? It's when things fall apart or it's a surprise. The World and the Three of Voices. The World and the Three of Voices is... Okay, I think not only did whatever was going on for them cause harm to them, like break their own heart, but I think they ended up breaking your heart because of it as well. It feels like this person thinks the world of you, and it feels like a very big deal to them to come back and apologize or just to explain to you. And they could be coming back in with a surprise, wanting to surprise you with that, but there's a recognition here that they broke your heart. They're breaking their own heart. It wasn't good for anybody, right? This whole situation wasn't good for anybody previously. But they think the world of you. I think this person just wasn't able to have a relationship before because of this mental health stuff that was going on. So burden and growth. They don't want to be a burden to you, but they do want to tell you that they've grown. They might want to tell you about themselves now and tell you how they feel about you and tell you how different it is now. They're kind of afraid that you're going to say no. So I still think they're going to do it anyway because you mean the world to them. They're very attracted to you and it's different to them now. It kind of feels different to them now. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. So they're well aware that they kind of did you wrong before and that you might not see them in the best light. And power, you instinctively know what's right for you and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. It's like you've got the power in this relationship and they're aware of that because I kind of feel bad for this person because it feels like it wasn't their fault in the first place, you know? Like they were a victim to something. But that being said, yeah, I think they're well aware that you can say no or walk away at any time. That you have the power in this, but they're proud of themselves and go, wow, they're very excited about this. They've got like a new lease of life in them, and it does make how they feel about themselves and then, of course, about everyone else. It makes them feel so very different. They're proud of themselves. So it could be someone that's like quit drugs or something like that. It could be. But for some of you, it's not that. It's something else. Something else to do with mental health. I guess it's all about mental health, really. All those things, I mean, you know, if it was drink or drugs or anything like that, it's still a mental health problem behind it all. Got open up and give. So they're going to come in with a gift. They want to give you a gift, and they're hoping that it'll kind of ease things and open you up to hearing them out. And it feels like they want to bring like joy into this and show you that they can give you so much more now. What else? Risk and doubt. So they know they're taking a risk to come towards you, and they're not feeling super confident about it at all. They think you might push them away. I think they seem pretty sure about that. The self-conscious, they've got rules for themselves, this is. The self-conscious, and they've got rules for themselves, and they might want to put your mind at rest when they tell you these rules that they've got for themselves now. Whether it's like, I won't eat that food again, or I'm taking this thing now and I'll take it every day and make sure, or something like that, or like I'll never touch the drugs again. Whatever it is, they've got rules for themselves. They want to tell you about that. What do they want to say? They want to say, I check on you from afar. They've kept their eye on you. I have sexual fantasies about you. If the libido was low before, it's not anymore. I need time. One-sided relationship. It almost feels like they need time from you. Then not away from you. They need your time. They need to. They want you to give them some time to prove it to you that things have changed. They realize it was a one-sided relationship before. Wow, okay. I've never read anything like this before. Tell us more. What else do they want to say? What else do they want to say? I didn't mean what I said. I'm filled with regret. So whatever went on before, if it feels like they want to say it wasn't them, you know, it's that kind of a thing. It wasn't them. It's like they're not the same person anymore. And I believe them with this energy. It feels like that to me. So spiritual awakening. Having a spiritual awakening, but it's more than that. There's something physical that's changed about them. That just makes them feel very different now than the way that they felt before. So wow, that is what I've got for you. So if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into the prize draw to win a private reading with me at the end of the month. Good luck with that, as we'll get in the deeper dive read as well. If you get one of those deeper dive reads, that gets you an entry into another draw that only the deeper dive purchasers are in. So good luck with winning that private reading with me at the end of the month. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.